Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me? I'd like to thank you all for coming to sunny Scarborough for the wedding of Chris and Sarah. Just bear with me a second because I'm very, very nervous. I don't like doing this. No. I'm sure you'll all agree that the bridesmaids look lovely and Sarah looks beautiful. Oh, yeah. I've known Chris for many years. In fact, I worked it out 44 years. And this is the first time he's ever admitting that I'm the best man. The wife wrote that, by the way. I've just got a little something here on my phone. Bear with me a second. Technology. This is... I don't know if you can hear this. Does anybody know what's on? Well, after my speech is over, which is very shortly, anybody wants to know about that song, come and see me, because I've got a right tale for you. Right, toast time. Could you all please raise your glasses? What's your name again? To Sarah and Chris. Cheers, mate. All the best, Sarah. All the best, pal. Shove it. Howard, you're on.
Just let him catch his breath. Catch his guys.
Yeah?
Make most of it. He's not normally this quiet. It's either buggered or it's nerves, and I don't think it's nerves. We're going home on Tuesday, come on.
Okay. Firstly, I'd like to thank everybody for coming today to make this such a special day for Chris and Sarah. I met these two by pure chance when I was on holiday with my brother in Portugal. We're walking down the complex. Sarah and Chris are sat there in the bar, warehouse. And once we eventually got speaking to them, they said, "Oh yeah, look what's coming now. Trouble's on the horizon." But we was in trouble. We was fun, hopefully. And ever since then, we've been on holiday with them several times now, and it's been an amazing time. We've been together. So I'm not one for speaking, as you can tell. So I'm very shy. I haven't, but. I'm very proud, obviously, today to have given Sarah away, and it means the world to me that she entrusted this job to me. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, be upstanding for Sarah and Chris. Thank you very much.
I've got my book. I know you could. I need to put my glasses on now. Lights on this morning. I can read this, but I can't see you lot. probably as well. First of all, can I start on behalf of my wife and I? She'll have a go at me for... No, I got it right way, didn't I? My wife and I. And I'd like to welcome everyone for coming to be here on our special day. We feel so humbled how far some of you have come to see us today. I'll put them down, I can't see you. How far some of you have come to see us today. People from Leeds. We didn't want them to come. People from Harrogate. We did want them to come. As I've been looking round for the best looking table, and some of you look quite good. Sorry about Simon's table over there. He's made the effort, he's had a shave. That's Leonie the Swinger. Enough of that. If anyone would like a number, I have got it. Otherwise, just look on the internet. I'd also... Stan, shut up. I forgot what I was. Oh, yeah, I was on about this table being the best looking table. And that's because my 2 girls, my 3 grandkids. They're not that good. So anyway, moving on. It's been lovely, bear with me, to meet my new family. Thanks for coming. You'll soon get shut of me, everyone else has. Even my kids don't want to be here, but I paid them to come. So anyway, moving on, I suppose I should say a big thank you to Howard for coming and giving Sarah away, and you're not getting her back. As he said, we met Howard in Portugal, slightly different tale. We saw Howard and Jimmy walking down, and Sarah's first words were, "Look at them 2, they're bent." And I have had my suspicions, but anyway, as has already been said, he does want to come on honeymoon with us, but he's not. Stop shoving me. Good. So I'll move on. I'm sure you'll agree with me. All our bridesmaids look lovely today. Well, maybe one exception. I had to do it, didn't I? I had to do it. And then over to my best man. What can I say about him? Not a lot. I always joke he's my bestest friend. Bear with me, because I ain't got no more. We've been mates. You said 44, I think it's 45. I thought it was 75. See, we never agree on out, do we? Anyway, it's been a long time, hasn't it? I don't know how I'll put up with him that long. One of us is good looking, funny, kind, fun to be with, and other ones are right grumpy old bugger. Make your mind up which is which. So moving on. I'm slow at turning pages. So Eddie and Julie have stuck with me through thick and thin. Considering childhood we had, I think we've done quite well to get to this. And I suppose I'm proud, and I won't often say this, I'm proud to call him my best man. You said you give me a few bob for that. So moving on again. 30 years ago, when I first got married, he was very nearly my best man, but he dumped me. His brother, unfortunately, got married on that day, so I've had to wait 30 years to get him here today. It ain't happening again. It's not happening again. I've wrote down, and he's already gazumped me, if he tells you a story about Donny Osmond, and later on a bit tonight when he's had a bit to drink, he may tell you about it, but it were him, it wasn't me. Yeah, it was. It's lovely to meet Sarah's family. I hope before long you'll understand what I say and my sense of humour. Many people have said my greatest challenge I've done was my walk from St James's Hospital, Leeds, to Filey for cancer research. It was a lot further than that. You could have clapped a lot harder. When I got it all in, I'm looking at around about £4,500. So everyone who's donated, everyone who's contributed, thank you very much. To the people who've walked with me, thanks for walking with me. I was quite lucky or unlucky on day one. I had Dr. Ali and Dr. Anna who came with me. For the majority of my walk, I walked around about 20 miles a day. I know I'm maybe looking 4.5 hours. When these two came, it was 7 hours. All I did was yap, and we found another coffee shop. But anyway, thanks for walking with me. Thanks for helping. Thanks to Nick for your hospitality when you came there. Lovely. Thanks for looking after it. While I'm on about money and everything, today's not been a cheap day. I'm not asking you to contribute towards, but we are a bit pen and ink now. The biggest expense today, and I'm sure you all enjoyed, and that's cost us a fortune for that chatting. RAF, they're not cheap. So anyway, like I say, my greatest challenge was that walk up to today. This is my new greatest challenge. God knows how I'm going to do it. So what I've decided, and the surprise at the end of this, I want you all to take it serious. If everyone can stand up. Yeah, even you. What was you told already, will you? So we're not playing simple, stop reading. We're not playing Simple Simon or out like this. It's just a little game, like I say, with a prize at the end of it. So I'm going to start off by saying, anyone who contributed walking with me, sit down.
Oh, I did, hold on. Is it that?
Apart from you, I'm on about people I know. Stupid. I thought we rehearsed this. Right then, apart from the newest member of my family, every other person of my every other person of my family, sit down. Getting a bit thin, isn't it? Can the rest of my Can the rest of my family, apart from Sarah, sit down? Mike, that's you. Have you come here for someone else's wedding? If anyone is doing our disco tonight, and they're not very good neither, but they were cheap, will they sit down? Has he sat down? Good. We didn't want him anyway. Anyone from Jimmy's who I have the misfortune to work with, can you go Dave Beaumont's asking you to do a job? Can you lot sit down, please? Including the wives. Girlfriends.
You got gazump there, love.
Oh, bloody invited her. Right then, anybody who used to live in Filey, who still does live in Filey, sit down. Sorry, Barbara, you haven't one. Barbara, that's you, love. You used to live in Filey.
I thought you said still does.
Used to live, right. Right, moving on then. Anybody who used to go to Garforth Youth Club, likes a bit of Northern Soul, and has got a scooter. Please sit down. Julie, that's you. Yeah.
I think Gazunky did it.
Anyone who had an awning with pink gin?
Blue. That blew down.
Getting a bit thin now, isn't it? Anyone without a Yorkshire accent, sit down. What a choice. I'm left with two people. How unlucky is that?
Who you've slept with?
We slept together, have we forgot that? Anyone, no, you sit down. Anyone who didn't like it when we slept together, sit down. You said you didn't like it. So it only leaves one person. So you've won. Me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Go on, sit down.
Can I sit down now?
Unless you want to talk.
No, don't. I'll sit down. Thank
Right, so a few words about Sarah. We first met, we first started talking at about 5 years since. But we'd known each other a while, or I'd known Sarah before that. And I used to look at Sarah, and when Sarah went to bar, if I had that much out my pint, I had to finish it off and go stand next to her. And she never looked at me and never acknowledged me. And this went on for a long time. And so I got reputation. I was an alcoholic. I used to drink really quick. But it was only to go stand next to her. And one day she plucked up a bit of courage, not to talk to me, to do a karaoke song. And I thought she was really good. So when she came away, I said, that was good with that. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. So we had a bit of an argument before we really spoke to each other. But after that, I looked for her on Facebook. And Facebook causes a lot of problems. And I found her on Facebook. And I requested her. And she didn't reply for yonks. And then one day she must have been bored silly. And she did reply. And we started talking to each other. And then we spoke quite a lot more. And then it went past the talking stage. And then we thought, well, I thought, God, I really love her. Told her to say it. So after a while, I says, you know, I love you. And it went quiet. And then about, how long after? Maybe about a minute later, she says, yeah, it's mutual. So that's when we started planning stuff together with a rocky start. And as I say, true friends stuck with you forever. True friends stuck with you forever. And other people go. And I hope today this is true friends, this is family, this is new family. Probably none of it now, aren't I? But I heard Sarah saying we'd only planned this for, how long? Yeah, about November, December. What Sarah didn't tell you, every holiday we have been on, we get engaged. And we only do it for free drinks. We've had free drinks all over Europe, haven't we? So I've probably rambled on a bit now. So have we got a few gifts?
Yes.
Go on, give us a clue. Yeah. Oh, you've got them, that's what I'm saying. So there's one for Howard. And there's one for the guy who nearly won.
And then we've got the bridesmaids. Bear with me. I didn't have names. They didn't start with same initial. I'll be okay. Right. That's Jill's.
That's Jill's. That's Julie. Who's Louise? Casper. So I've all about finished now, so I'm going to propose a couple of toasts. The first one, absent friend. And the last one, to my lovely wife, Sarah. Thank you. Right, so enjoy the rest of your, whatever you've got left in front here. We'll be departing here. We're to be out of here for 5, but you're welcome to go down and have a drinking cocktail bar. They're going to change all this lot round. And then tonight we've got Shaky back on. We've got Deadwood's Disco. So let's all have a good night. We'll have a bit of Northern Soul. So try be back in here for 6 o'clock. Hurry up, sup up and get your sends off. Thanks for coming. Cheers. Don't encourage you.
It's not tradition for me to do a speech. What do I say? Everybody's done it all. Thank everybody for coming. It has been fantastic. You know, all the family, like I said, they've come from far and near. You know, it's nice to see my family here that I haven't seen for a while. Get to meet Chris. It's nice to have Chris's family here and his grandkids. And like I said, it's nice to have other friends and family that I've actually met through Chris. You know, I've met a lot of people through Chris, and they've been really good to me, and they've looked after me. We've met people from over here, Adele, the Swingers, Leonie and Peter. They thought we were swingers because we always asked them to go out for a drink with us. That's just been a nice friend. They thought, so... I know I'd get you back someday. Thanks for, like I say, my bridesmaids. They've been fantastic. They all look absolutely beautiful. A little flower girl on end who was getting a bit restless again. Howard for giving me away. Eddie for best man. And Chris for being my husband and turning up. But thank you all for coming. And again, just a toast to basically everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you.